Hi guys, welcome to the Food for Thought. I'm Gordon. I'm down in the shed. I'm getting some rabbit skins prepared. Last a while ago anyway, Edward gave me a bunch of skins from the rabbits that we had prepared. So what I've been doing the last few days is just having them soak in a tub of alum and salt. So this is sort of the first part of it. I didn't do that because it's really not anything. You just put there's skins in the bucket, put warm water in it, and then some. I'll give you how much it is in the comments. I can't remember how much. I think it was a cup of salt and a cup of alum powder. So that first part of it is kind of done. So what I'm doing now is actually removing all this the fat from the skin. It is reasonably, I wouldn't say it's difficult, but you have to be really careful. I've done it before and I've already put my fingers through it, but pulling them off. Young rabbit skin is really quite delicate. But anyway, I thought I'd just show you what I'm doing, and then over the next few while, because once I've got these processed, empty out the dirty water and then redo it all again, and then keep it in there for another week or two for them to get pickled more, now that all the fat's off it, and then you go through the process of then trying it. So I'll do that as a process, and I don't want to just do one little bit and edit it out and then you see the whole screed, which I suppose I could, but I'm not gonna. I'm just going to show you this one little bit, and then the rest of it should be reasonably quite easy. Okay, let me just reposition the camera. Down there. Alright, so here's one of the skins. Obviously it's inside out, so the fur is inside. So what I'm just doing is just wringing out some of the water that's obviously has been soaking in. Helps just to dry that off a little bit. And then, as you can see, this is the head end. Here's the two front feet, which I don't need anyway. And then this is the tail end, which is the legs have been cut off and all that sort of stuff. So you have to be very careful because it's really delicate. What I'm finding is I am putting my fingers through it. This is the first time I've ever done it, so you just have to be very careful with getting it started off. But it's the worst at the both ends. Once you actually get it going, it's actually reasonably easy. The difficult part is actually getting it going without actually ripping any of the skin. So you just start peeling it back, what I'm finding out is I like doing it that you're actually peeling it off the whole way. You're not just doing one, because it's whole. I'll sort of work my way around, and it seems to work a little better that way. But just take your time and don't rush it, because you'll end up ripping it. It doesn't matter too much about the edges, because whatever you're going to do with them, it's going to end up with the edges all cut anyway to whatever pattern you've got. So as you see, I've gradually just worked my way around the bottom end of it. You just put your fingers, hand inside it. And that's all you're doing. Just be careful at the outside that you don't rip it. Just take your time. You don't want big fingers going through the skin. And if you don't get it all off in the first go, that doesn't matter. You will find that there's still going to be bits on, but you're going to be soaking this again. So these bits here, you can get parts of them off. You can see. I don't know if you can actually see the difference in the skin. You can see, so this is still to come off. But you can get that on the second bit. The main thing is getting the worst of the main layer of fat off. So once you get up towards the neck, you just want be careful. So there's the front foot. Just be careful because this will end up ripping. So see that comes off. There's the sort of the layer behind the skin. It's mainly sort of fat that's at the back of that. I believe it's fat anyway. Now you can just go and get any bigger bits that still hang around. So see what I'm saying? Round about the feet end, towards the neck, you really have to be quite careful. But I wouldn't be keeping around this little bit anyway. But what I can do is split that down the middle. If I get, as long as I get around here without tearing any more of it, then I'll be okay. So guys, so there's one of the pelts. That's all that really needs to be done at this moment. I'm now going to be, once I've done all of these ones, I think there's 10 to do, so I'm maybe halfway through. So once I've done that, I'll empty out the dirty water and put more clean water and more alum powder and salt. solution into it. Then I soak it for another week or two. It really doesn't, it's not an exact science, you just soak it for another week or two, roughly. That's what I've read anyway. So I'll continue doing that, and once the next section comes along, I'll video that, and then I'll show you getting the final clean off, and then I'll do the sort of pinning out and stretching them, and we'll see how they turn out. Okay.